You are listening and watching to a very special podcast. Continuing where we left off in Randy's point of view. Here we go. Sitting around, Blue Rose, who is now back to her alter ego, Karina. She just sat there foaming. "I can't believe it," she said. "So that girl, Minerva, the one that was beating you up? You mean you forgave her?" "Yeah, well, after I got myself beaten by her multiple times, she was pretty cruel back then. And there was the time during the Tartarus where we had to face her. But as it turns out, she was changed somehow after she realized that the twin dragon slayers, Sting and Rogue, care so much about her, and she became a good person. And when we finally managed to talk to each other, Minerva apologized. But I already forgave her." "Really? I just can't believe she would do that." "You forgave her after she beat you to a pulp?" "To me, I would hold a grudge against someone before I even forgave them." "Yeah, well, in fairy tale, even though we don't want our comrades to be messed with. But that doesn't mean that forgiveness doesn't go around. Forgiveness happens. I'm pretty much a forgiving person," Lucy said. Howland looked pretty miserable. "So you don't care what I am?" she said. "Absolutely not. I'm really sorry about what happened. It's fine. This is so weird. I can't believe you heard me say that. I never... "I know," Randy said. "You know something? When I was in high school, I actually encountered someone like that. They went through a horrible time of being bullied just because of their age, and also of what they were. And it was so unbearable. The death threats, the horrible pranks. She was so miserable, and she was trying her best not to get them to her. And then all of a sudden, one day, she actually took her own life. It was really devastating. For me, at least." Randy said. "Then," Randy said, as she managed to collect herself, "but you know what? Whatever you are, no matter who you are, I will always love you as a friend. Even though maybe I wasn't there as a hero, maybe I wasn't there when you had to go through phases in your life. Maybe I wasn't there when you had this crush on this pretty girl, whoever she is. I will always, always love you as a friend. Maybe I'm not like you, but I will always love you, no matter what," Randy said. "Thanks. I really appreciate it," Palman said. "We all care about you," Mikasa said. "Definitely," Blue Rose said, aka Karina. "Definitely. Maybe you're not a fairy tale wizard like me," Lucy said, showing off the fairy tale mark on her hand. "But hey, a friend of mine is always part of fairy tale. I wish I could see it. Maybe I can show you... Well, I don't have any pictures," Lucy said. I do, Randy said, pulling out the MPD. This is Fairy Tale. She showed what it looked like. Everyone was oohing and eyeing. It was just amazing. Wow, Lucy! I never knew Fairy Tale could be this huge, Karina said. It's so beautiful, Paolin said. Even Mikasa looked over. I like it too, she said. Misaka looked over and she just suddenly looked pretty uptight and said, it's pretty big, but not big enough. However, she blushed and thought to herself, that place is so cool. If only I could go there one day, she thought, but she knew the rules. How come the rules have to make us that we can't go to these different worlds? It's really not fair. You know what the rules are. And besides, we'll have to be sent back to our own worlds, and we'll have to forget about each other if we do. That made Paolin a little bit sad. Can't we just do it without being sent back and forget about each other? I don't know if that's a possibility. That's gonna be pretty tough. But it's alright. No big, really. I don't want to ever forget about you guys, Randy said. We don't want to forget about you either, Lucy said. All the others agree. Randy was pretty happy. Then Lucy began to have a headache. Lucy, are you okay? Randy said. However, Lucy began to hear a voice in her head. Lucy, where are you? Hibiki? Lucy gasped. Hibiki? Blue Pegasus? Where is he? Hibiki, where are you? Lucy said. Relax. I need you to come over here to DWC. Hurry, he said. Lucy rushed out. Everyone else followed, calling her name. What happened was Marina was causing a havoc. Randy was shocked and tried calling out her name. However, Tilda and the others managed to protect her from getting through. What's going on with her? Randy demanded. I don't know. Hibiki injured and Nathan and her mom. I don't know what's going on. Tilda said. We gotta get to her. We gotta talk some sense into her. Randy said. I don't think so. Not in this state. Before the others could even try to help Marina, and before Marina could attack, Hibiki intervened. Marina was so shocked that she couldn't believe it. And then something happened, and then all of a sudden, she became so happy she cried into Hibiki's shoulder. Everything was fine now. It was all good. Randy was happy to see. Okay. We're almost done. This is going to be the almost done, and then I'm going to do the last part of Randy's point of view, so I hope you guys like it. I know, her short story is pretty short, but anyways, thank you so much for listening and watching. I'll see you all next time.